Hello.
Hello.
I was right.
I missed that game a little bit.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was my childhood.
I did a lot of the children stuff. Okay. Children. Oh, yes.
The thing with getting me to sign stuff after events is about a 25% chance because I am like a spider. I'm very reclusive. When I have chances to go run in a corner, Brigida, because that's what people go in DM form of. Rolling around at the speed of the speed. Go in DM form. Brigida, because that's what people go in DM form of. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. You talk about it, my instinct. Just
Is there anything you wanted to talk about with the team? About the team? since we got this one-on-one time?
Not that I can really think of, honestly. Just I don't know, like just to help me more, and just to play more in the Master Scrim. See if I can't like improve on characters that I gave you.
Hmm. I think it'll be better to start like with the Platinum Scrim and work on them there, and then kind of like transfer them over. Of like,
Right.
I've seen you play like, I think for the Master Scrim, I think like McCree, May, and Moira are kind of like,
Oh my god, I forgot about May.
yeah.
Let me change that list.
But for everything else, I think I want, like, I've seen you firsthand play those, and so I know what you're capable with them. The other ones I haven't so much seen firsthand, so I'd rather see you play them in the Plat Scrim, look over them, and see, like, see where it's at, basically.
Right.
So if that's what I have in my head. That's the plan I have in my head. So like you'll definitely probably get play on Eichenwald. On what was the other one? Maybe Anubis as well.
I did change Genji to Mei because I think Mei for me is a lot better than
Okay.
Genji.
Okay. But yeah, I think I'll have you focus on. I think I'll have you play those three at first. See where the other ones are at. Like, if you stream or record it, like at least the Plat Scrim, it'd be
Right.
really good. That way I can like look over the footage and kind of be like, okay, this needs work, or okay, yeah, I think he's ready for it. Sort of deal. That this character's ready for the master.
Alright.
I'm not trying to like doubt your skill or anything. I just want to like see where they're at first.
Because I feel like I'm fixated on like a lot of heroes. Like I know the basics. Just from those, I feel like I know them the most.
Yeah, I feel like developing a core of heroes is important because, like for me personally, I started with the Reinhardt. I was a Reinhardt one trick like season 1, and then I would run into Junkrats, and I'm like, what the fuck? How do I beat Junkrats? What do I do against a Junkrat? And then I learned how to play like whenever a Junkrat popped up, I would play Zarya, and then slowly I learned how to play Zarya against more than just Junkrats, and so I became a little more flexible. I played Reinhardt and Zarya, then Diva became OP, so and I ran into like a lot of Winstons, and like so I started picking up Diva a lot because she was overpowered, and like people wanted to play dive, so I picked up Diva. Actually, no, it was triple tank meta at that point. So sometimes I wouldn't be able to play Rein Zarya. I would pick up the Diva in the triple tank meta. So,
Right.
and then like I just worked from there. Like I used to play a lot. I played old Mercy a lot. I don't play new Mercy nearly as much, but it's not the same play style. So like I've been able to adapt it. I picked up Zenyatta. So like I just like have my core characters that I feel comfortable on. Mostly
Right.
tanks, a little bit of supports. So I just kind of like focus on one at a time sort of deal. Is the way I do it.
I feel like the person I can mainly climb with is Moira. Personally, I think she is by far the best hero I can play. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I think if we ran like goats, I think it would be Charlie on the Reinhardt, me on the Zarya, Yafi on the Diva, you on the Moira, Champagne on the Brig, and Death on the Lucio, or something like that. I think that's the way the roles would end up like falling.
Alright, we can do that.
But the main thing I wanted to work on this week is the Ryan Zarya comps.
So you're not gonna keep trying dive or anything?
No. We're still doing dive, and yeah, but like the main issue we need to like handle right now, I think, is the weakness of our Ryan Zarya comp.
Right.
Because I think the ratio of time and effort to results is better if we worked on Ryan Zarya than our dive. I think our dive is pretty good where it's at for now. Not that it's like good and set or whatever. There's definitely a lot of work to still improve on, but I want to try and get our... Because I think our Ryan Zarya comp could not compete at all with their Ryan Zarya. I think the only reason we pushed so well on King's Row at first was because just DPS popping off. I want the tanks to at least like be comparable. I feel like as tanks, me and Charlie were just outclassed every step of the way.
This one should be. This one
Just-
should be
just-
super easy.
See, I wonder though if Charlie thinks that like he doesn't have the support backup or anything.
That's what he said,
Yeah.
but
What do you
we're
mean? We have better supports, like way better.
Well,
We
it's not
literally
just
have better
that,
everything,
though.
in my opinion. I think,
I'll disagree on
I
the
don't think it's
tanks.
just that.
except tanks. Yeah, but I think we have better everything else. More tight roster. I think I like that more because
I think if like support were could say to Charlie, "Hey man, we got you. You can easily go in on this." I think it would work a lot better, and I think it would help him out.
I think
more.
we spend a lot of time figuring out the synergy and how to work out the dive, but now I want to put that same effort into the Ryan Zarya comp of saying, hey, we're here, we're ready to go, this is what I want us to do, that sort of thing. Because like,
Right.
yeah. But I think dive is still going to be our strength, our what's the word?
Focus.
Fallback.
What I like about the document that I showed you is where he first mentions he's like, dive comp is one of the most unique comps in the game. It doesn't rely on planning, but rather quick decision, trust, and intuition.
Yes.
It's true.
It felt good when there was something in there that like I was like, I tried to do that once with the comps, and it just made me like, I was like, yes, I am smart, I do know what I'm doing a little bit. It was like
What, when on Horizon?
Not Horizon. Yeah, on Horizon, where I was like, I want us to force a rotation and then jump them as they're doing the rotation,
Hmm.
the document was like, yeah, you want to get them as they're rotating because then they'll like fuck it up and stuff. I'm like, yes, I tried to set that up once. I tried to set that up before. I do kind of know what I'm doing.
I hope people read this.
I think, honestly, I think it's like very intimidating looking at it, and it's like a 20-page doc. I'm tempted to go into the doc and then copy and paste like the different, because like he specifies kind of like role stuff of like if you're a tank you should do this, if you're a support. I'm thinking about like copy pasting like each section of it into its own doc and then being like, hey, Charlie, Apex, read this tank one.
But I can guarantee you, a lot of what he said, you probably didn't know already.
It was
At least,
like,
I don't think Charlie knows.
yeah,
I
I
guarantee
think
Charlie does not know.
I think I don't know if it was one of those cases of I read it and I'm like, yeah, duh, that makes sense. And
Uh-huh.
like I didn't really like think about it too much, or if like I actually had the vague idea of it, but just one of the things I struggle with particularly is like transferring thoughts into words and like, cause like when I play and people ask me, oh, can I get a Reinhardt tip or something, and I just kind of like, I just kind of go in when I need to, and I shield when I need to, and they're like, okay, when do you need to? And I'm like, you just
I just
kind
tell
of
people
know.
watch the stream. I'm just like, watch my stream, I guess.
Mine would be just go forward, dude. Just go forward.
Yeah.
In ladder, that works anyways. Just go forward.
Yeah. Until you run into like spam. That's it's fucking.
Or a better
Shield
Reinhardt
this.
that will abuse you, which I think Charlie went against.
Yeah. I think. I don't think it was. I agree with him that I think it was. He just felt like he just didn't have support. And I think Loki's used to like a support pocketing him. Like I think he's used to seeing like when the mercy beam is on him and going, I have the mercy beam on me, I'm gonna go aggro sort of deal. But like he doesn't like, it's not like a conscious thing. I think it's like a subconscious thing that he does. Like he just kind of like, I feel like there was no one specifically saying, hey, we're pressuring them, we're ready to go, or something like that. And he didn't see like all the bullets, because we were running double sniper, so there was like, there weren't it wasn't so
There weren't
much
much there.
people, yeah, there weren't so much people behind him just throwing shit past his shield to the other Reinhardt. And so he just didn't sense, there wasn't like a lot of visual things that he saw that was saying we were ready. I think that was part of it.
I think he needs to. I don't know. I feel like I like me myself. I don't think I know the game to like such an extent where I see every team fight holistically. I mean, I do to some extent, but I feel like people need to see that more. Like just like how like everything opens up. Like it is actually like much bigger than you think it is originally. Like you might be like, oh, that's easy, right? I can do that. I'm so and so or whatever. But I feel like even top 500 people can't really see what he was saying. I was stuck about like team fights opening up and like the small details and intricacies of the game, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. Like, some of it was just kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but it was more like, it was less like, I don't think I hate saying this because it makes me sound like a complete idiot, but I don't think I like fully comprehended it. I agree. Like I think some of it was just kind of like vague ideas in my mind. but it's definitely like closer than what it was.
What do you mean?
Like,
you lost me.
so like, so like, point A is where I'm at. Point B is where IOStux is at mentally.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like in the middle. Like I made progress, but I
Uh-huh.
don't fully comprehend what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm like halfway. Like I kind of like, it's kind of like a vagueness to it.
I feel like he also says a lot of shit that you don't really need to know.
Yeah. Like at my level, no, I don't. I think some of that stuff I don't need to worry about yet. But other stuff, yeah, like there was I can't think of anything off the top of my head. One thing I do want us as a whole to work on that he put in there was like independence, basically. Like doing what you need to do with as little resources as possible.
Yeah, that's I think the most important part. Like not having the mercy go or like exposed in a lot of locations, you know, like flying all over the place. Like I feel like that's really bad for mercy. If you're like just flying all over the place, literally, you know.
Yeah, I think with the idea of dive of like causing the chaos and whatnot, I think that allows her a little bit more freedom to where she can get away with it a bit more. Because I think Varric was saying like on Gibraltar that she got away with some dumbass reses a lot and
Yeah.
no one punished her.
Varric?
Yeah, other team.
Huh. Interesting.
I personally didn't see it, but like
I didn't see it either.
I'm
Varric was even mercy. What the fuck?
no.
was
Champagne
Caesar.
was, yeah, like he wasn't the opposing. No, Varric was saying Champagne got away with dumbass
Oh.
reses.
Oh, okay.
That's what he was saying. There was one res Caesar did where I was camping the body, I had Primal Rage ready, he went in for the res, I popped it,
Yeah, I
and
saw
I
it.
smacked it, and then just like, he went up against the wall, and I was like, and he didn't go far enough, and I was like, fuck, I fucked
Yeah.
that up.
I saw that one actually.
Yeah.
I thought
I
you got
think-
the thing too, and I'm like, huh. I was like, God damn it, that didn't work. In my head, I wasn't talking obviously. I was just like, God damn it, that didn't get ahead. The next thing I was just like, I'm just gonna chase this bitch.
Yeah. One thing... There was one concept in there that... I think it's too far ahead for us to, like, try and set up yet. But he was talking about, like, on defense, like, the 4-2. Of, like, the D.Va, Genji, Mercy, Zen, and as the 4, and the Winston Tracer as 2. And, like, the 4 is, like, more defensive.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's what I was
2,
telling you about.
yeah.
Remember when I said have the monkey jump in there and then use the D.Va as a middleman,
Yeah.
like the main tank? Remember I said that?
Yeah.
I just watch a lot of NYXL and that's what they always do.
I think
But
there's...
I don't know about the Genji one being there too, but I was thinking more like the Genji could go with you and then I could just do my own shit. Like I'm gonna be behind them constantly, but
Yeah. I think they definitely weren't... I think last week they definitely weren't prepared for you to, like, just go in and, like, one clip Zen all the time sort of deal. I don't think they were prepared for that. I think
I've had
this...
any tracers before. They'll just play so aggro. Anyways,
Yeah, I think...
because I play pretty aggro.
I think this week, without R9 there, they still won't 100% plan on it. But next week
Yeah,
with
without R9, they're not gonna plan on it. It should be like easy clap, not even joking.
I
At
don't
least
think it'll
I
be
think.
I don't think it'll be that simple.
Mhm.
I think R9 might help him a little with the comps, or he'll kind of be like, hey, keep this in mind, keep that in mind. So he might like plan on it a little bit, but I don't think it'll necessarily be as easy clap. I think it might be map 5, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Map 5 without R9? Not
Yeah.
if I can help it. Dude, unless, barring their DPS popping off, it shouldn't be map 5. Because I think tank play sort of evens out a little more this week. But I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how good their sub-tanks are. Their main ones are really good, but you know.
Yeah. I think Phantom's a good Zarya. B-Boys signed on as support, but if they flex him onto Zarya, he's a pretty good Zarya as well. I think R9 says he's been coaching David on Zarya.
I think okay. I have some things that I really wanna like that I really want Charlie to get how to do. All right. First off, I think okay, like 4 things actually. First, space control. Like what he was saying about space control. I think Charlie really needs to learn how to do space control. Like, just doesn't matter if you're fragging or not. Just make an impact. Like, just push the people off. That's 1. 2, I think like not feeding. Like using the wall as much as you can as D.Va and not letting your matrix go to waste on shit stuff. So that also ties into another thing, cooldown management for enemies and yourself. But I think like using the wall is one of the best things you can do as D.Va, especially because you can just save that matrix for a lot of other shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't matrix random bullshit damage. Like, unless something's directly hitting like your like team for a shit ton of damage, like burst, don't matrix it. The healers will heal it up and it'll give you ult charge. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think those 2 are very important. And then attention is another thing that I think we need to work on. So if I'm drawing attention from 2 people, I consider it as a personal win. Like, I might not be killing them, but if I have 2 of their attention, like from like let's say like a backline healer and like a backline DPS, like a McCree and a Mercy or a McCree and Zen, if I have 2 of their attention, I kind of want the monkey to capitalize on this. I want you to jump out of nowhere and just like put an insta-give amount of damage, and I'll stay alive long enough just to clean up and then recall out of it, and then we can take out the McCree or whatever, like the other person.
Yeah.
Because I think attention is like one of the biggest resources you can abuse in this game. Like, I recently picked that up like maybe like a few months ago, but it's like if you're drawing attention, that leads to like individual fights being easier. Like, you can jump in without getting damage, and you can do a lot of damage from like the get-go, and they're not going to be able to kill you fast enough, you know?
Yeah. So one of the concepts he put in there that I think we can work on is soft dives and hard dives. Of like going in not necessarily for the kill, but to bait cooldowns and to get positioning. Like say if they're sitting on a high ground position, you just dive them, and like if it's like say it's like 3 of them on there, you just dive and try and like have the D.Va and Winston kind of like just force them off. That way you can set up a Hanzo there or something.
I think that's a really good like I think that's mostly D.Va's job, just because she's scarier.
Yeah.
Like, I like to do that a lot with when I play D.Va. See, a lot of things I can't do because I'm not the one playing D.Va either.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think, dude, we need to get Charlie into this shit. Now, what are the chances he's gonna be like, I know this, guys? He goes in and like blanks out. It is a lot to take in, though. Right?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading something real quick.
No worries, you're good.
So I was hoping we'd have a couple more.
Wait, it's just us three? No one else is coming? Apparently.
We're the good boys.
It's been half an hour.
It's been like this for 30 minutes, man.
I was just got out of the shower. I'm like, huh. I wonder what's gonna happen.
We're the good boys. Alright.
What happened to Death? What happened to Death?
I don't know.
Like,
I've invited him multiple times. I assume LR is overslept.
oh shit. He said he kept an alarm on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Champagne is typing. I'll be on in like 30. What the fuck?
Just randomly playing with friends.
And then Charlie, dude. What? He needs us more than anyone. In my opinion.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure he might be at work. Because he usually... I think him and Vale both get off at like around 8 o'clock and then get home about 8:30-ish, roughly.
Yeah,
Bill's right here.
Well, I mean, like, usually.
The fact that he's on and here right now is actually commitment, dude. He came here before me, and I just got out of the shower, and he got out of work.
It depends on like what closing manager is fucking closing.
Where do you work, dude?
Whatever. At a grocery store.
Oh, I thought you'd be like, I worked at Express.
No, thank you.
You don't want to be a sales guy at Express?
No.
Dude, people are abused there.
I hate dealing with people.
Oh,
So, since not everyone's here, I'm not gonna go into maps and, like, actually inside the maps. We'll just talk about it here. Let me pull up the map pool. But Junkertown in specific, I was thinking of doing double snipers.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm pulling it up. That way we can look at it.
Fraud. This isn't your ideas, it's someone else's.
No, not the ideals, the map pool. I never pinned the message, I don't think. Or did I? And I just unpinned the wrong message. Sorry. What's today, the 25th? I never did an attendance one, I don't think, for this week. Did I? No, I've just done practices for this week. Wait, 18th. When was it 18th? That was last week. Yeah, I haven't done one for this week. Oh, my bad. Let me find... I could have sworn I put it up somewhere. Okay. I don't know if I did put it up somewhere, if just like on a random message, but the map pool for this week is Anubis, Eichenwald, Busan, Junkertown, and Oasis as the tiebreaker. So for Junkertown, I wanted to do dive with double sniper, and so I was thinking of running me and Charlie, Winston Diva, LR and Yafi on Hanzo Widow, and then Death and Champagne as Mercy, and I was debating between Zenyatta and Lucio for Death. Like,
dude, make him do Zenyatta.
because Zenyatta has the long range damage, but he's more vulnerable for like backline getting picked off.
That's true, but I mean, depends how Charlie's playing. If he's playing like the mid fight, like you want him to play, I'm pretty sure it'll be good. And if they just pocket one another, and just like if his Zenyatta can take really good positioning, it should be pretty good. And I don't think they have like they're not gonna run flankers much. At least I don't think so.
Yeah. So for the first point, I think it'd be very easy. So the whole point that I want to try is crossfire, crossfire, crossfire. I want you in
That's what we've been
LR.
doing, I think, last. Not on purpose though.
Yeah, I want you and LR to take like opposing positions basically. So
Uh-huh.
like for instance on the first point, we one of you like immediately got the spawn door assuming they're holding that bridge. One of you goes top right onto the building. Probably be
Oh, I can
L.
do that.
So I assume LR. I'm thinking LR on the Widow and you on the Hanzo. So I'd say
Yeah, I'd prefer that too.
okay. So I think
I like to play closer to the team, anyways. That's why.
okay. So Widow would be better for going top right. So she would grapple up top right and then start taking pot shots. And you would sneak over to the left side, and you know that like building with the fence on it.
Yeah.
You go up on that high ground and then peek and see what you have, and then take shots from that angle while tanks and supports push the cart. And then if someone body shots someone, me and Charlie will go in. And
I don't think you need
that'll be
both of
the
you guys because we have enough burst done. I think you could just go in and come back really quick.
okay.
And Charlie will assist you if needed.
Yeah.
I'd rather him with the healers. in my
Okay.
opinion. Like,
And
there's
then
a shit ton of burst in this one.
yeah, and then that would basically be the same way of like we push up a little bit. I think I want to basically swap sides of which sides you're on, since I want LR to take the longer engagements, and so put him on the left side, overlooking the entire, like, you know what I'm talking about, like the actual buildings with like the bridge on it.
Yeah.
Like the second bridge.
Thing right in the middle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The second bridge, those sets of buildings. I want LR to go on the left side of the building, take that angle, and then I want you to go on that like right side staircase and slowly clear it out, and then
Oh, you
have
mean the
another
one
set
behind
of
them?
crossfire. Yes.
Okay.
And then y'all will have another set of crossfire, and it'll cause like someone, like the idea would be LR peaks first, but between the two of y'all, LR peaks first, and then they'll go, oh shit, LR's over there, we need to hide from that angle. And then you'll come off on the side and then start popping shots, and they'll be like, oh shit, they're also over there. And then like it'll cause like the chaos.
Okay. I have an objection in some parts. Okay. So
Okay.
it's not gonna work as well as you think it is, unless like one of us. I want Eller to get the perma mercy. Okay.
Okay.
Perma mercy with the diva in between, because he's gonna get jumped. And I want to play more so with the team, but when we're gonna set up for this sort of play, I will use my lunge. I will actually keep my lunge just to run away, because they're gonna jump both of us.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who gets jumped when, but we're gonna get jumped, and if we do, we're gonna die. So that's when this plan will go to shit. Like ideally, if they don't focus us at all and we're hiding, then it'll work for a few seconds before they catch on and jump onto us. But as soon as they do, we're fucked. Unless
So you're
the
saying
campaign's gonna go suicidal.
you'll play more around the
So-
cart.
Okay, you remember when I was doing, like, LR was on the top right in what's it called? Fuck. London
Kings
Map.
Row.
Fuck. Kings Row, yeah. He was on the top right taking shots, or in the back taking shots. You remember when I was like, I'm gonna go in for the flank? I'm gonna do that a lot, like, but I'm just gonna stay with the team in between the fights, because I don't want to get fucked and jumped, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
that is an off angle I took. And then he's shooting from that angle. I did it like because I know that they're not gonna fucking focus on me because the card's moving, everyone's there. LR's on the other side. It's freebie, you know, like kill the Moira, freebie, and then LR shoots the Mercy. So
You're talking
these are
about like
just,
play of the
those-
game, right?
yeah, like those crossfire angles help there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I just want to do shit like that, you know, like
Okay. Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
gonna do everything you said.
I
Just,
like that. I
not
like that.
die.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Not going for like the full.
Yeah, like full commitment.
Yeah. Do it when you see the opportunity.
Yeah.
Like,
Plus,
let-
I'm also really bad, like at long range encounters with Hanzo. I am like pretty much a mid range warrior all through and through. So, just that.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was gonna say for the second point, I think it would be good for you to clear out that middle building. Like wall climb up to the window and clear out the middle building.
Uh-huh.
And take you.
For sure, I can do that.
So I think for safety, I think it'd be best to put you and have Charlie escort you while you
Okay.
get situated and kind of check and make sure there's actually no one there. And then once we get like pushed around a little bit, Charlie will go back to the cart and LR will like push around the outside. Like you know what I'm talking about, like as the cart pushes, he'll like take the high ground on the right side and just push through there. And then how do you feel about that?
Great. That's really good dedication of resources, I think. And I'll
Okay.
call it out to Charlie to make sure he comes. I'll be like, Charlie, come with me. And I'm gonna climb up there and make sure he uses his cooldown. And then after 5 seconds, I'll just tell him go back to the cart.
Okay.
I don't need much time. I just need like enough time to know that they're not gonna be able to jump me because they already used their Winston jump. And then
Yeah.
I'll be clear for the next.
I'm not so sure that they'll run dive back into us. Honestly,
They're probably not. That's the best thing. They're not gonna run dive. That's uncontested snipers, dude. Where they're gonna be pushed around for the most part.
I think they're gonna run an Orisa. Like Orisa Hog. So, one thing...
It'll be harder for us to get space unless we take off angles then.
Yeah. Now, Death... When I queued with him earlier today and kind of mentioned the plan. And... His suggestion was Orisa Hog, us run Orisa Hog instead of Winston Diva, to basically like sit on the cart and just be basically, I think the ideal behind it is instead of using Winston Diva to go clear space and shit, it's to have an immovable object on the cart to where either you can test the cart or you can test the snipers, and that it's hard to do both.
That's a really bad idea. They're gonna jump us. Like we can't go as offensive with that comp because our entire team's immobile. See, the thing is, the off angle thing you want is possible because we have a mobile comp. We can go off on our own. If we don't have a mobile comp, we're gonna have to come back. What are we coming back to? We're coming back to like, an Orisa Hog who's just gonna be able to stay there. See, there's gonna be no help from a Diva whatsoever. Now, why Diva's so valuable is because Diva's everywhere. A Diva with good awareness is all around the place.
I was gonna say that as well, of like swap the Hog for a Diva, and I think it could work as well.
Okay.
But I think
but that could work.
Yeah.
I think that'll be more.
Honestly, I think it will be up to what they run, to where if I'm like basically feeding as Winston, I think I'll swap to Orisa. I think it's not like a terrible idea, but I think I want to try the Winston Diva first, and if we have trouble, then we'll swap.
Sure. And then if everything hits the shit, like if everything goes to shit, run full dive.
Yeah.
That's our panic button.
I feel bad doing this real quick, but I have to take a shit. So I'm going to start a free-for-all lobby. That way you'll have something to entertain yourselves. Basically.
Bring it on, you little bitch.
Where the fuck is it?
Great person.
Great person.
Actually, I'll probably get sent AFK for it. Oh well. It's what I'll ping one of you on Discord. Oh shit, you're right. Why didn't I think of that?
Go to spectators and spectate blue team, or invite me to your group. Invite Vale to your group, then invite me, and then we can just use group chat for a little.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're using Widow, so if that's the case.
This might kick me from the game, actually, when I think about it.
This might kick you from the game.
So I can't invite you, Yafi. Can you join on me?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, I will be back.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Alright, Bale, you ready to get shitted on, bro?
Shitted on? That's not a
I'm just
word.
kidding.
Okay.
It's a
I'm not learning
Google
proper
word.
English.
Shit. You can't really say shitted, but shit on.
3,
You're about to get shitted to the
One.
head. Shit-tittied on.
Shit head.
1 kilo. Hey, listen, listen. Can you stop body shotting me, please? Thank you.
Fine. Headshots only.
Oh, no way. Don't you grab that
Unlucky.
fucking health pack. Don't you grab that shit. Okay.
Grabbing the other one too, dude. Actually, I should have told you. Fuck.
Oh.
Ah! No. Don't. Whoa! Nice shot, dude. I didn't think you did that.
Tried. Here we go. Protect me, Steve. Shit.
Steve the tree, dude.
That's right, man.
He named it Steve. Alright, it's my turn. Oh shit! Ah, no. Fuck. I shall be a bitch until I get my hook again. And then I'm gonna do something stupid, but...
Here, take that. Hold that for me.
What? Where'd you go? Oh!
Right there. Hey, what are you doing over here, man? Shit, I thought you were gonna go out on the other side.
I was thinking about it.
My
And it's
attention.
just an easier shot if I went the other way.
enemy needs 15
I play a
kills.
lot of
Kills to
Widow.
win.
Recently, anyways.
I've been trying to get more Widow. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bitch for a second. Wait, hey, hold on.
Ah! Whoa, where are you? Oh, fuck. Oh, nice shot. I've been playing Widow just to keep up with LR and Parthenine. That's it.
Widow's
Shit,
all
bro, the mad
Parthenon
skills.
plays. I think.
Fucking annoying, dude. I beat her twice when we played on this map. Any other map I get shitted on. But then again, we never 1v1. I think she's scared of 1v1. Whenever I won, it was 1v1. Whenever she wins, it's like lobby. But I can't kill her in lobby. It's so annoying.
I always have a problem with the Blackwatch skin of hers. I feel like I can
This is
never hit
Kerrigan, dude.
that. What? What'd you say?
This is Kerrigan. This is Kerrigan. It's not Blackwatch. The Blackwatch is Talon.
No. No, I know that, but
Oh.
like, it's just that skin. I feel like I always have the biggest trouble with.
Dude, that's my favorite skin. Because I think it just looks the most appealing out
I
of
feel
all.
like I can never hit that. You're mine. No, I wanted it. No, why do I not get these full shots, man? What do you mean, Jeff? Wait, what the fuck? I swear to God, I saw something to my right that threw me the fuck off. Shit.
Where are you?
That's how we just like crouch once and
Enemy
it's just like
needs
we
10
know what.
kills to win.
That's what I do. I mean, I have good movement because I play a lot of Widow v Widow. That's pretty much only thing I'm good for with Widow. Oh, fast.
I
Good job.
get even.
Oh, you flick a lot. Okay, I see what you like to do.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Ooh. Ooh. Ow.
Oh,
What?
Oh, that was dirty.
Yeah. If that happens, just scope in and let the aim assist take care of that shit. Like, especially when you... Oh, you flick that crap. What the fuck, dude?
yeah, I flick all my shots
Why?
actually.
That makes it so much harder.
That's the only way I can play Widow.
What
Just
the
flick
fuck,
shots.
dude?
I play like I play
track.
McCready.
I never flick, ever. Whoa!
I play it just like I play McCree. No,
Good
Okay.
shot, dude.
that's how I play her.
personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I am back.
LR is spectating, so I'm gonna have to put on a show right now. You're gonna die. You ready?
Oh yeah, wanna bet?
Yeah?
Wanna bet?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry I'm late.
I missed
It's
it.
okay.
So much.
One shot. One kill.
Oh, there's another person to your right. Watch out!
I don't care.
Oh. I tried to distract you. Listen, there's more people in this map now. You don't have to.
You don't have to just kill me. No veil. Oh shit, LR's here. Oh, you're gonna.
I want that. Greedy.
Wow.
Dude, it's a part of the kit. It's a part of the kit. Don't blame me, blame Jeff. People get mad at me when I McCree flashbang fan the hammer. I will flashbang fan the hammer tanks as much as I want, okay?
You will not receive experience for this match if you remain inactive.
Enemy leads 4
Didn't you
kills.
just join? No, I tried.
I was thinking of just like spraying you there. Not even gonna lie.
Well, I
didn't
I
wanna-
sprayed you just that way I would get the not kicked for being shit.
Enemy leads.
What the fuck? There you are. Hey. Hell no.
Aww. You spraying son of a bitch.
No, you are one. You're 3 health. I know that health.
Whoa. What the fuck?
You cheated.
Top 4 finish. Play of the game.
You literally just showed up, bro.
Oh, what is it? Reticle.
Dude, holy fuck, your sense is slow.
He missed me.
You see, guys, Vale was getting dicked on pretty hard a little while ago.
Maybe I'm like getting
actually
dicked on, huh?
close.
Huh?
It was actually pretty close. It was like only up by 5.
It's 5.
So, to continue our conversation, now that I'm back.
But Charlie's still missing. Champagne is still missing.
But
Death is still missing.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to regurgitate everything you said to us then, when those stats show up. I think we only talked about stuff Charlie needs to work on, not really like the overall ideas.
he's got a point.
I'm not saying he's bad or anything at all, like ever.
I am.
I would never say that. 'Cause
He's shit.
I don't think anyone's bad. No, he's not.
No, he's good.
It's just I think he's lacking confidence. That's it. And that comes a long way. Alright guys, Death Guardian's coming. Hide your kids. I love death.
AJ! Run! He's back!
Is Death older than me? It feels like he's younger.
How old are you again? 20?
Yeah, I'm just 20.
You're about
Oh.
20.
Oh my god, you
He's
both have
22?
these.
What the fuck?
No, he's
No,
20.
he's 20.
No, I know. 20, like... as well. He's 20 as well. Also,
Just 20.
equivalent age? I don't know how you want me to specify it.
But, let's see.
Hmm.
I think Junkertown is so. I think Busan, the downtown map, is definitely going to be a Widow's playground.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
dude.
it's amazing for Widow.
The
It is. It's
the
like Lewin's level.
what is that one? The like temple.
The Mecha
I don't
Base?
remember what it's called. Not Mecha
Oh.
Base. It's like
It's
temple,
inside the
shrine,
Mecha Base,
sanctuary. It's something like that. That one. I think it has the sightlines for a Widow, but it doesn't have the high ground for a Widow, where she can like stand
Everything's
safely.
high ground.
It's a huge sim map, that one. I would say it works very well for Symmetra.
I feel like it's too open.
I don't know. I'm not
But
very
we
sure.
also don't have a sim player, so.
Yeah.
We're pretty limited on our roles, come to think of it.
But I think dive. I don't know. I think Rhine. I think that actually might be like a Reinhardt, a decent Reinhardt map, because there's no like real high ground to contest. So if you just sit there and deathball it, like do Rhine, Zarya, Lucio, Hanzo, because it does have longer sightlines. I don't know what the other DPS would necessarily be. Tracer would probably be fine. Cause like plenty of Tracer flank routes and whatnot.
Tracer,
R9's really
Sombra.
cool. He's playing in Diamond. Gross.
He's playing with the prospect, trying to get them vetted.
Oh, shh, it's Charlie. Shh.
Let's go back to match chat.
Charlie, you're... Oh, he's not in the group.
Hello?
Alright,
Hello.
it's Charlie.
According to Overwatch, I have no friends. You guys will think that's true, right?
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
I think you just need to restart Overwatch, honestly.
Nah, it's cool. I don't really care. It's too much work for me.
Okay, so Champagne said, never mind, I DK in like an hour, gotta play my games.
What? Tell her to... Dude. Tell her to play
She's trying
one
to
match.
climb you.
It needs to be more than one match.
No, one match will delay it for a day.
Actually...
I literally just did it.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
I still decayed even after one game. I don't know.
One match is good.
Sounds stupid. Let me... Wait, let me... I gotta see what I decay.
We need death.
I know.
I don't know. He said he would be here.
He should be on. I was gonna play with him later. I went to sleep because he was on earlier when I went to bed. Nope. He's on.
Is he on,
It says-
or is he really, really on?
That's a good question. I think he's on.
I leave my PS4 on all the time. I really don't care.
I do the same.
I have it
Oh,
on
wait,
a
he
sleep
might not-
timer.
He might not be on
Yeah.
this account actually. He might be on another account.
That's on a 10-minute timer.
Because
Can't
his
get, like,
local noob account is online. And my friends just throw forehead accounts online, so it might have been dual killing.
But
Hold on. Before you try anything, I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, if you said 30 minutes, oh my god.
so
Set.
for the mecha base, I think McCree would be good there. I think that will also be a Ryan Zarya map, like 100%. Well, that's a lot of high ground. I mean, I guess the whole map's high ground. Like, if you want to contest point, I feel like McCree would do well though. Hanzo McCree maybe. But the question is, do we still run dive tanks?
Fuck yeah, die for the win, all day, every day.
Winston works
Honestly.
well in Mega Base, from what I've seen. From what I've seen. Take this.
Busan will just be one big, like, experiment.
Yo.
Hello. So me, Yafi, and Val have already discussed Junkertown, and we've talked about doing double sniper dive. That's kind of the thing we want.
Terry, I got this. LR, take off angles. That's it. That's it, I'm done.
Nobody laughed, so I mean, I got
No, but that is it. Like, I'm sorry. Continue.
So on Busan, it'll definitely be. I would probably say Widow Tracer dive. The downtown. Any disagreements or anything, or we all agree with it?
LR knows he's playing Widow, right? I don't think he's here.
Maybe he felt like asleep.
Is he in, is he in
This is
team
5
chat?
players in channel, yeah.
Or is he in group chat?
No, it says 5 players in
Oh.
channel.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, LR!
We'll fill
Sir
him
Keller
in.
does not like to speak. I mean, his role's pretty easy. Just take off angles and shoot forehead.
You alright?
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, he should be good. Smart guy. But like,
Unless they switch
So-
to dive him.
Anubis. I think.
Oh, I did see these map pools. You did
Yeah,
post
I
that
I thought I
somewhere.
put it up there somewhere.
Yeah, I saw those.
Anubis run a Sombra forehead.
Yeah, Busan, Eichenwald, Junkertown, Oasis. Wait, what the fuck?
Eichenwald.
Wait,
Wait,
Oh.
wait. So what are the maps other than Junkertown?
wait, what?
Anubis,
Oh, there it is.
Junkertown. Anubis, Junkertown, Busan.
Eichenwald, Oasis.
Yeah, Oasis is the tiebreaker. Okay, we'll probably. I guess we'll just do this another day. Of like figure out all the nitty gritty stuff. Since we're still missing
Oh no,
couple
me and
people.
Mr. Stess.
And then LR's dead. I think.
Yeah.
Start a match, let's see if he gets online or does something. And then we can slot.
You just want to do that widow shit again.
Yeah, I do. No, but this is actually a smart way to see if he's actually here. Fuck, he heard that. Now he's not gonna do anything. Where are you? Oh, he's gonna change it. He's gonna see his TV screen change, so.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is May a circle? I have her for a crosshair. What the fuck?
Because May doesn't have to aim.
How do we feel about going into comp as not a 6, not a full 6?
I'd be down.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I mean, just we have to be okay with filling. I mean, I'm okay filling. I don't really care.
Give me a second right here. Leave the May alone. Look, for some reason, did they change her crosshair?
account did you borrow this time, Bale? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Eller's not here.
LR, you motherfucking. He's very quiet. I don't know what he's ever up to. Is LR Asian?
Ah! Oh no, inactivity! Why?
Because you're
Ah,
inactive.
what the fuck, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
Why me?
Oh, he got kicked.
You're
Yeah,
fucked.
he's not here. Wait, is he Asian? I'm really curious.
I don't know.
What? So random, bro. Anyways, back
No,
to...
he sounds like Wizard Hyun, who's Asian. Or he's European.
How dare you play him in the mic? I honestly hate, like, how the fucking environmentals with this character
Okay, here we
comes
go.
out of nowhere.
Oh,
Ah, I can't shoot you in the head. Yay. Oh god, it's Bale! Fuck off!
Hey!
Devil!
You cancer.
Hey, everybody look in the sky. Aw. I was gonna say look in the sky. I'm gonna fling a body.
Awesome. Yay! JK, dude.
alright. Alright, do we want to go in as a 4-stack?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Alright, I'll swap accounts.
Jordan's on if you wanna fight.
Only us, because we're exclusive and Southpaw. No, like, strategy's gonna be revealed.
Okay. Well, Jordan's not in any of them.
I'm gonna swap accounts.
Oh.
I'll be on Jolly.
I'll be on like Blissom.